Not much of a break between weather systems in southern New England. Now, generally less than an inch of snow in southeastern New England, and then some sleet and freezing rain from the system that's moving through right now. Some mist and drizzle out there this afternoon. Temperatures have reached the 40s at the south coast of Rhode Island and in southeastern Massachusetts, and it's mid-30s in most other spots as you get into northern Rhode Island and up near Boston, mid to upper 30s. Still some below freezing conditions as you get into Worcester and up into parts of southern New Hampshire and southern Maine, but for the most part, the temperature is made it above freezing. Now, it may fall below freezing late tonight, and anything that's wet could be freezing up again, so that's something to keep in mind. Let's widen the view out here so we can get a look at the next system that'll be heading our way, and there it is, that little strip of clouds and some snow showing up. Look at all the cold air still in the nation's midsection. We're going to get a taste of that later on in the week. So what are we looking at as far as this next system that's heading our way? So let's back it up here, and this is 9 o'clock this evening. Skies beginning to clear at that point. Partly cloudy skies. Then the clouds come in pretty quickly. 7 o'clock in the morning, you see that snow developing in the mid-Atlantic. It's by late morning that it arrives in southeastern New England, first in Connecticut, then moving through Rhode Island and then to southeastern Massachusetts. And it doesn't stay for long. This lasts through mid to maybe late afternoon, possibly a few lingering flurries into early in the evening, and then it's out of the picture. Skies clear, bitter cold night, Tuesday night rather, into Wednesday morning. Temperatures falling into the teens to low 20s, and anything that's wet or slushy will be freezing up hard by Wednesday morning. So how much snow? There's a lot of people talking about the snowfall accumulation maps. Some bigger national outlets saying 3 to 6. The right weather forecast isn't quite that much, but again, it's not that big of a difference between the two forecasts. A little slight difference of opinion between what we're seeing and what they're seeing, but you can't really knock, I don't think, either forecast because they're really not that much different. Here's what the NAM is predicting. You get into the purple shading, that's more than 6 inches of snow. Now, that's up in the northwestern part of Rhode Island. And this also includes some snow that the model was expecting to fall early this morning. So it's actually not quite 6 inches. I'd say that the NAM at its high end is about 5 or so inches up into the western part of Rhode Island. See less over the Cape and the islands, and then less as you get up near Boston. That's just about a couple of inches once you get into the blue shading. So that's the NAM. There's the latest European, generally a 1.5 to 2.5 inch snowfall. Here's the GFS. More along the lines of a 2 to 5 inch snowfall with nothing on the Cape and the islands. It's not a very high resolution model. That's why you don't see the fine detailing that you see in the other models. Here is the Canadian. And again, the light blue shading is your 2 inch mark. So not a significant system. This takes us right through the end of the storm. And here is the right weather forecast. Generally going with a 1 to 3 inch snowfall. There is the possibility, if a heavier band develops, of seeing about 4 inches of snow from Hartford up into northeastern Connecticut and northwestern Rhode Island. But for the most part, it's 1 to 3 inches. Best chance of seeing 2 or 3 from Providence down through about New Bedford and the southern part of Rhode Island. It's likely to be an inch or 2 on the Cape. And Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket. Precipitation type could be somewhat of an issue out that way. And up in Boston, probably only an inch or so of snow because it's the northern edge of the precipitation shield, which will be sliding through pretty quickly. Again, very cold weather in the forecast. It'll stay dry, and it'll be dry in the middle of the week, mid to late work week. We're talking about another storm possibly over the weekend. We alluded to that in a long-range forecast, which Right Weather Pro subscribers can get. And you can join today. It's only $39.99 a year. Just click on the link at rightweather.com.